Good morning, Red Army. It's your boy Cage doing this for 1878 Casuals, brought to you by me and Moo Moo Mia Ice Cream. Here's the latest news, the latest buzz. Well, Mason Mount's officially a Red. Manchester United unveiled their new signing in the midfield, number 8 type, this morning. He is going to be wearing number 7. I believe it's going to be, I forgot the terms of the deal, but he's going to be making anywhere between 200 and 220,000 bags a week. I feel like it's a decent signing. It's a good signing. It makes our midfield a little bit better than it was last year. He is excuse me, long weekend. He is an upgrade on Eriksen and Fred. So you got to take it for what it is. But it's not a vital signing. Our vital signings, of course, are the striker and the goalie position. But, Ten Hag really wanted this player. This is someone that Ten Hag was recruiting before he went to Chelsea, before Ten Hag got to United. So this is someone he has history with, someone that he definitely wanted to coach. And I'm glad it worked out. I'm not upset about this signing. I think it's a good signing. It's hard to get excited over these things because in today's society, today's world, we're so media driven and everybody has to leak a source and everybody has to reveal every part of everything, that it takes away the romance out of it. It takes away the surprise, that excitement when you get something new. It's like, that night before Christmas. We've had the night before Christmas like 30 times already on one signing. Bids and perceived bids and attempting to do a bid or preparing to do bids or eyeing the player, has reached out to the player, has confirmed interests in the player. All those adverbs is basically just take away out of excitement out of football, and in some cases life. But welcome to Manchester United. This is your time to play for a big club, do big things, and be part of a real legacy, a real history. I think it's good. But like I said, we have more vital positions, and that takes me to goalie. United has allegedly reached out to Andre Onana, a goalie sensation. I think that's a vital pickup for our club. I think he's going to change our gameplay drastically. Statistically and visually, it's going to be a different team. He's an excellent shot blocker. He's magnificent with the ball at his feet. He's like a midfield back there. He's going to advance the ball. He's going to give us more possession. He's going to take more stress and pressure off midfielders, center backs, and so forth. Because they won't need to sacrifice part of their games to come back and get the ball, as they had to do for David. And it's just going to be a better thing for the club. Yes, David is a 15-year, 12 to 15-year veteran for the club. He's done magnificent things. Great shot blocker. It was just a great, solid player in some down and tough years. He deserves a proper send-off, as far as I'm concerned. These things happen in sports. Your time comes. It just, as abruptly as it happened, it was just tough on David. And in some ways, you have to be sympathetic for him. You would think, you would get a little bit more, I don't want to say loyalty, but better treatment on your way out. But it's a hurt that had to happen for the club. Ten Hag made a very tough decision in what he's done since he's been here. He's made tough decisions, It's what the man does. Someone has to do these things. You can't be buddy all the time. You have to be boss, and that's all it is. I mean, Fergie's done it. He's released players at the right time, and it is what it is. When you're a coach with high ambition and self-belief, you have to have the right players. So, back to Andre Onana. The rumor is that Inter wants 60 million, and we came in with, I believe, 45 million euros. I believe this deal will get done for 55. This deal shouldn't take too long, but we are the masters of 3 bids. We always go low, 2 low ones, and then we come in with the right one. So I believe we're what? Is this the second bid that was, or was it? I don't know. See, that's the thing. So much has been released about this bid. I don't know which one it is. If this is the second, the first. I know it's not the third. So 55, we figure to get it done. But we still haven't fulfilled, and that's the goalie position. But next up is the striker position. This is the one that draws concern. I just feel like there's no movement on this, really. There's a lot of speculations. There's a lot of players that we admire. There's a lot of players that we're watching. There's a lot of players that we got our eye on. There's a lot of that. But there's no real movement or traction. I honestly believe, this is my wild guess, I believe that we're waiting till the new owners come in to get a striker, just so we can have that little infuse of cash, maybe an extra 50 million. They're saying that a new owner can bring in off the top and add to our budget, allegedly. So I believe that's what we're waiting for. We've signed a midfielder, we're looking to sign a goalie, and then it seems like our next movement is going to get to another midfielder, and that's where Amrabat comes in. I'm sorry I murdered his name, but excuse me, we're just coming back from a long 4-day weekend. Sofyan Amrabat. I'm destroying his name. But anyway, he's a classic number 6. He'll be a backup to Casemiro. He's valued at anywhere between 25 to 30. That should be an easy. If we're not going to use the money in the striker and we're going to get him, that should be an easy deal. So if we do that, get 2 midfielders, a goalie, and possibly a striker out of this window, that'd be a delightful window. But we still need to sell players to bring in players. There was an article today about Harry Maguire needs to have a sit down with the boss to be told the situation. If Harry needs to sit down and have a conversation with Erik ten Hag to know his situation, Harry's smoking milk. He's delusional. He should understand his situation. Harry needs to develop some ambition and decide, listen, if you're going to stay, you got to understand you're going to be our 5th center back. And I think Erik ten Hag is happy with Harry being his 5th center back. As long as Harry's happy with it. If Harry's going to be our 5th center back and be butthurt the whole time and, grumpy and all that and not giving it all, he needs to go. But he's risking his national team duties by being the 5th. So Harry's got to see the writing on the wall. Harry's got a dipset. I mean, have some ambition. Tell you want to leave. Say you want to go to another club in the Premier League club. I'm sure they'll be finding a Premier League club that'll sign you. If not, go to Italy. Italy is the spot to revive a defender's career. Act Smalling, Darmian, who else? I mean, Mkhitaryan, he's not a defender, but these guys have all resurrected their careers in Italy. Italy's popping. Italy's popping if you're doing trash. You'll get back your confidence and all that. So I think you should go check it out. On a couple more players, Telles and Anthony Elanga apparently are being watched by Galatasaray. You see how that goes. Fred is being linked to Fulham and Saudi Arabia. Let's see how that goes. Scotty has a few teams that admire him and want to deal with him. We got to get these guys out. Right now, we're going to have a roster like Chelsea. We have 35 players, and guys is going to have the best reserve team in the world. I don't know. But the thing is, it's a tough situation. This is still dealing with bad contracts, inflated contracts, players who are not living up to their contracts. It's hard to move them. Our situation right now is still a delicate one. We need to get a goalie and a striker for all this to make sense. Feel like the goalie's going to get wrapped up soon. Striker will probably be later in the window. I just don't see it happening within the next month, the next 2 weeks. We'll probably play a couple preseason tours before we get a striker. That's the reality of the deal. But that's how it is. That's where we're at right now. Not much is going on the end. On the outs and the ends. We've got Mason Mount and a bunch of possibles. It's Manchester United way. This is how we do it. The business is never solid. It's never quick. It's all over the place, and it's all out there. Why is it Manchester United information is just always out there? I don't see no shit about West Ham. I don't see nothing about Everton and their movements. All there is the lead news. Mason Mount, welcome to the Manchester United Football Club. You will be under the microscope. The media will be your best friend, and they will slate you immediately. And it won't be one outlet. It's going to be every outlet in the world. This is not Chelsea. You're at a big club. Welcome. And don't let the number be bigger than your play. Let your play dictate the number. This is Casey, 1878 Casuals. Terrell's Cup, Muma Mia ice cream. Shout out to Mark. I got to come get some ice cream. Peace.